Hello, guys. Can you guys hear me okay? Lizzie, Mr. Norman, how are you?
Yes. Good.
I'm okay. I'm okay. How's everybody? Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Okay,
Yeah.
let me quickly update our team members that the meeting has started. Then I will come back to you guys. Just 1 minute, okay?
Okay, no
Okay.
problem.
And we can get started, guys. So this is full business presentation for everybody that is in this Zoom today. I have done something similar in the past. It's not a big deal for those of you that are already here, that knows about EState. But of course, it is also a refresher for everybody to come on the Zoom and see and hear what is happening. So before we get started, I just want to go through the normal disclaimer that we have here. Participation in this platform, including but not limited to mining activities, trading operations. So this is my general disclaimer, information that I usually give to everybody. Even on my videos, you will see this disclaimer. So basically what it's saying, the summary of everything here is there is no guarantee of any income or any profit here. Okay. And that any money you are putting into any platform, whether it is EState or not, it should be what you can afford to lose. And also do your due diligence, do your research before you check in and, even register and begin to participate in the platform. So that's what this disclaimer is all about. Basically, it's disclaimer for everything. It covers everything, right? So let's get started with the presentation, really. EState is a new era of real estate, and this date has not been updated. It's supposed to be August, but don't worry. This is just one single slide that's got that date. We are going to talk about all of this. For those of you that received the invitation for the Zoom, you must have seen this agenda. I was able to send this agenda ahead of this Zoom so that you guys will understand what we are going to talk about today. So first of all, we are going to talk about understanding tokenization, because most people don't even know what tokenization means, right? But they've been hearing about EState, and then they will hear, after EState, they will hear in another word called tokenization or tokenized real estate. And then the next thing again, they will hear about fractional ownership, so all this terminology needs to be understood. So that is why I have the first item there, agenda item there, understanding tokenization. And then the next thing we are going to move into what is EState, for those that don't know what EState means, and then how EState works for buyers and how EState works for agents, and how we are going to get started. All right. So basically, this is what we are talking today. So please, guys, just pay attention. I will give you guys the opportunity to ask questions at the end of the presentation. Just before we start, the CEO of EState just messaged me. Okay. Remember when I stopped sharing my screen, I said I was going to send message to our team member to let them know that the Zoom has started. So I popped into my Telegram and I saw that the CEO have just dropped me a message. I've not read the full message, but it says, "Bright, good luck with your EState Zoom meeting." So that's how transparent and cool the CEO is. He try as much as he can to get in touch with everybody, irrespective of your level as an agent. The CEO will get very good communication with you if you establish that connection with him. Okay. And not just as an agent, even as a buyer. If you have a question and you have access to him, he will definitely answer your questions. So understanding tokenization, that is our first agenda today. I am going to talk about tokenization. What is tokenization? Tokenization is the process of converting ownership or rights to a real world or digital asset. Okay, we call it RWA, into digital tokens recorded on a blockchain. for those of you that don't know what a blockchain is, I will probably say you should go and Google what blockchain is. It's a transparent platform where all transactions can be traced and tracked. Okay, so in simple terms, tokenization is basically turning an asset or ownership right into digital tokens or digital units that can be stored and transferred using blockchain technology. That is how cool this tokenization is. And that is why the first or the second slide of my presentation, you must have seen where it says e-estate, the new era of real estate. So that has connection with tokenization, because tokenization is a new way of actually, acquiring ownership of real estates without having to bring your original deposit or the whole of the money for that property. Okay, so that's what tokenization is. Now, on my right hand side here, there are a few examples here. So imagine a property that is worth $1 million, right? So instead of requiring one person to buy the entire property, the ownership could be divided into 100,000 digital tokens, with each token representing a defined interest in the asset. This is this is genius, right? I don't know how they came about this, but whoever that thought about tokenization, the person is brilliant. Very, very smart person, right? And so examples of the tokenization process is a property valued for $1 million. You can divide it into number of 100,000 tokens, and then the token value could be $10. In this case, in EState, that is what it is. One EST. Okay, so EST is the token that we are using to purchase the real estate in EState. So one of that EST token is equivalent to $10, right? So if you go to your back office, you will see all of these things that I'm talking about. But let's move on with the presentation first, right? So someone buying 100 tokens is equal to 1,000 worth of exposure. So you are basically exposing only $1,000 of your money, but you have 100 tokens, which is 100 tokens corresponding to that property as fractional ownership, right? Which is great. Really, really, really great for everybody that is in this Zoom, because it's giving us a lot of leverage to benefit from this. So moving forward with my presentation, why tokenization matters. Why are we talking about tokenization now in 2026? Why are we talking about it? Because it opens access to real investments that enhances and creates opportunity in a 16 trillion market, guys. So we are looking at the projection, right, of what tokenization is, the value, what they are valuing the market, okay, and it's about 16 trillion. So every single person in EState today, they are taking part in the 16 trillion market of tokenization. That's what it is. And example that is happening below that conversation that you are seeing just now is the Trump's Maldives Hotel. That hotel is going to be tokenized towards the end of 2028, right? So in the next 2 years, you are going to see that Trump Hotel being tokenized. For those of you that don't know Trump, if you are in this Zoom, you don't know who Trump is. Trump is the current president of United States of America. Okay, so he's got a hotel that is being built, and that hotel is going to be tokenized in 2028. And you will see all the information there, okay, on my right hand side. So this, to me, is something that we have to be happy about and excited about to join this platform and begin to get some shares from the properties. right? So moving forward, again, why does it matter? Okay, why does it matter? So there are different advantages of tokenization. As I mentioned before, fractional ownership, greater accessibility, improved liquidity, transparency via blockchain technology. It lowers barriers to entry because in eState right now, you can start with as little as $10. As I said to you guys before, one EST is equivalent to $10, guys. Okay. So anybody with $10, the person is able to participate. And another good thing again that I like about eState is the automation. Okay. The whole process is automated. It's a smart contract process whereby all the properties are tokenized and put into the blockchain using the blockchain technology, and it makes it easy for us. So basically they are bringing the traditional real estate into the blockchain. So they are bridging the gap. That's why eState is the vehicle for that to happen, right? So the interest that investors have is really, really good. Institutional investors, they are really, really interested in this, and the survey that they have done recently, it is estimated that 80% of high net worth investors and 67% of institutional investors already invest or they plan to invest in tokenized assets. Guys, this to me is something that we have to really, really think about. Okay, if you are still, trying to make up your mind, this is to really, 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 consider to join, because, we have the platform that is giving us that opportunity. So why not tap into this? So if big investors like, for example, Donald Trump and his conglomerates with in terms of traditional real estate and now taking part in tokenization, who else do you think that is going to be involved for you to believe that this is actually happening? Okay, so moving forward, that will now bring me to introducing you to eState. Now we understand tokenization, how it works. I'm giving you a few examples. I am going to give you more examples now that I'm going to go into really, really, explaining how eState works. So eState as a platform, it revolutionizes the real estate market, combining cutting-edge technology with accessible investment opportunity for everyone. Now, every single word here means something, right? So you see the word that says cutting edge technology. From my previous slide, I mentioned blockchain, right? And I mentioned tokenization. Those are cutting edge technologies that eState is using. Now, investment and assessment and opportunities for everyone, those ones means eState is giving you the opportunity through the cutting edge technology of tokenization and blockchain. They are now giving you that opportunity for everyone to participate with as minimum as $10. That's how simple eState has made it, for everyone to have access to this. Okay, so that is what eState is. Now, I am going to really give you a definition of eState, right? So what is eState really? eState is a digital real estate platform focused on tokenized real estate and real world assets. I know that most people in this Zoom don't even know what eState is. They can't define eState. They just know that eState, when you come to eState, you are a member of eState, you can purchase a property and then you can be earning money. But what is really the definition of real estate? So this slide is really, really good. I spent few hours, making amendments to this slide. Some of you in this Zoom, you have attended my Zoom before and you know that I've used this slide. I have different slides for presentation, right? So I did a little bit of upgrade to this one, all right? So the idea behind eState is to make real estate investment more accessible by using blockchain technology to tokenize properties. So instead of requiring investors to purchase an entire property, tokenization can now allow eligible participants to gain exposure to a fraction of a property through digital tokens. So eEstate aims to combine real estate blockchain technology and digital ownership to create new opportunities for people who want to participate in the property market with potentially smaller amount of capital. This is the definition of eEstate, guys. That is why I am excited about this platform, because those people that have registered and did not even put 1 penny in this platform, they are already missing out, guys. I can't imagine myself registering in a platform without putting as little as $10 in it. I mean, come on. There are other platforms that are doing more than that, right? So this is the definition of eEstate, to be honest. So now this video is going to tell you more about the eEstate, brief introduction to eEstate, and I want you guys to sit back and listen to this video and learn something about the video, right? And then after that, we'll now move forward to the next slide. All right. So sit back. It's about 2-3 minutes video, and then we continue with my presentation.
Estate investment starts here. The real estate market is long overdue for change. High entry costs, low liquidity, bureaucracy, and hidden fees have made traditional property investment complex and inaccessible. eEstate is redefining the industry. Through EST, Estate Token, we enable seamless property ownership, investment, and income generation. Real assets are tokenized on the Binance Smart Chain, ensuring full transparency, security, and a stable source of income. Every asset undergoes AI-driven analysis, legal verification, and expert evaluation, guaranteeing capital protection. eEstate is not just a platform, it's the new standard in real estate investment. Benefits for buyers. Imagine flexibility to invest in real estate while earning consistent returns without the hassle of traditional ownership. With EST tokens, this vision is now a reality. For as little as $117, you can enter the digital real estate market and enjoy legally backed property ownership, blockchain secure transactions for full transparency, lifetime passive income from rental profits, global access without geographic restrictions. Estate Token, a new era of real estate. We are revolutionizing traditional assets by transforming them into EST tokens. Each token is a digital representation of physical real estate, with its value tied to tangible assets. EST introduces an innovative 2-phase income model. 1. The active phase, first 18 months. Enhanced daily returns of 0.41% to 1%, providing a powerful opportunity to accelerate your capital growth. 2. The passive phase. Lifetime earnings of 10% annually, paid out every 6 months. The more you invest, the higher your buyer status, unlocking premium properties and exclusive privileges. Digital real estate offers real financial growth without the limitations of the traditional market. Benefits for real estate agents. eEstate introduces a groundbreaking approach to the real estate business. Agents can earn commissions on transactions, build client networks, and generate passive income. How agents earn. Deal commission, instant commissions from every transaction across 8 levels. Profit commission, passive earnings from clients' rental properties across 5 levels. Agent bonus, additional rewards for sales milestones and career growth up to 10 levels. eToken, ETK, digital incentives for task completion and rank progression. Additional earning opportunities. Money Wheel. Spin for 100 ETK and win between $1 to $1,000 per spin. eWallet, a secure instant payout system for managing your funds. The future of digital real estate. Every transaction on eEstate is backed by legal contracts and blockchain-based smart contracts on the Binance Smart Chain, ensuring secure and tamper-proof deals. Strategically headquartered in Panama, eEstate operates in a tax-friendly jurisdiction, ensuring full legal compliance and zero taxation on international earnings. Join the digital real estate revolution and start earning today.
That video that you just watched, right? It covers everything I am going to talk about today, but in a summary of everything. So now going forward from this slide to when I am going to stop talking and give you the opportunity to answer questions, I am going to detail that video. Every single thing they have said in that video, I am going to detail it to you now so that you will understand fully how eEstate works. So, but before I get started with the details of how eEstate works for buyers and for agents, let us just take a glance at the legality that is involved in eEstate, right? So first of all, the properties are real. I can testify to that because I have been to the United States to visit the apartment in Miami. If you go to your back office in eEstate, the first property that you see to purchase from as minimum as $10, that property that is giving everybody access to coming into eEstate and purchase that property, I have been to that property myself, right? So this is not like somebody else talking to you. This is me telling you that I have been there, I have seen it. So the properties are real. At least it is verified. You can be assured of that, right? And then the property is insured, okay, that are tokenized, as you all know already, and they are audited as well, and they are LEI verified, and they have this customer and community support, okay, in the back office, in the social media like the Telegram, the Facebook group. They are very, very supportive, okay? And they have the Telegram support as well. They have the WhatsApp support as well for people that are needing support. But this is like a summary of what the legality within eEstate looks like for those of you that are interested in knowing more about eEstate legality, all right, regarding what they are doing, which is the business model, basically. So that still goes on to this slide. Compliance and verification standards. Again, eEstate is, adhering to the Financial Action Task Force, which is FATF. For those of you that don't know about this, they ensure global standards in anti-money laundering, and they are also adhering to AML, which is anti-money laundering, which protects platforms or systems from financial crimes and fraud. And as I mentioned before, this slide, okay, the previous slide, LEI is the legal entity identifier. Okay, so again, these are the platform that identifies financial transactions as well. So eEstate is trying their best to make sure that they are compliant and all the verification standards are met, because the properties, of course, they are real properties. Okay, so for you to purchase a real property, traditionally, that property have to have all the compliance, okay, and all the standards that is needing to be met. You know that for those of you that are into traditional real estate, if you have purchased a house before, you will know this. So eEstate is, is just making sure that everything is in order the way it's supposed to be. So moving forward with that presentation, let's now talk about the real properties. So these properties that we are, purchasing a fraction of in eEstate, they are in major cities. Okay. So they have one in Phoenix, they have one in LA, and they have the Lake House. Now, guys, these properties, some of them have been sold out. Some of them are still available in the back office. Some of them are very, very luxurious. And this is happening in E-Estate. Okay. They have some in Dubai. Okay. They have about 2. They have the development and then they have the business development. Those 2 properties, they are in Dubai. So they have properties scattered everywhere and more properties are being introduced. For those of you that are in my team and you are in my private WhatsApp or, Facebook Messenger or Telegram, you would have seen a post that I made about, I think 3 or 4 days ago, saying that there is a new property coming into E-Estate. So E-Estate is trying their best to bring more properties across major cities as well. Okay. This video is going to introduce you to the apartment in Miami. Okay. And I want you guys to pay attention because you will see the video recorded of the apartment I told you that I was in the building. All right. When I went to the United States. Okay. So please, this one is about 3 to 4 minutes video. So sit back and watch. And then after that, when I continue with my presentation as well. Right.
All right, step inside. I'm about to show you one of the most impressive units in all of Miami. This is the 39th floor of Icon Brickell, the residential side of the W Hotel. And yes, it's as luxurious as it looks. 2 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms, high ceilings, open layout, floor-to-ceiling windows with jaw-dropping views of both the bay and the skyline. Most people pay millions for this kind of lifestyle, but with E-Estate, you don't need millions. You can invest any amount that fits your budget. Want to buy the entire unit? Go ahead. Prefer to own a small share? That works too. Either way, you'll earn just like everyone else based on your share, same system, same income model, total flexibility. This apartment is fully furnished, newly renovated, and ready for business. It's designed exclusively for short-term rental, like Airbnb or Booking. That means daily income starting from day one. King-size beds, room for 4, and this is what you wake up to every morning. It's not just real estate, it's a lifestyle asset that pays you back. Everything here is optimized for comfort and cash flow. And the best part, you don't manage anything. We do it all for you. You just buy EST tokens and you start earning legally, transparently, worldwide. This is not a concept. It's happening right now. This is E-Estate, the new way to own real estate.
There you go, guys. That was powerful. That was powerful. Do you guys know who did that tour to that property? Do you guys remember who he is? For those of you that are familiar with the faces in E-Estate, do you guys remember who he is?
Yes, is he the CEO of the company or he owns it?
You
The
are
co-CEO?
you are the you are correct. Yeah, he is the co-founder of E-Estate. So his name is Mike Hamilton. I have also met him in person, guys. Right. So this is the thing that makes me to be more focused with E-Estate, because the people that are in E-Estate, I have actually met them physically, face to face. Right. So that connection is what, again, that is making me to be more focused, okay, with what they are doing in E-Estate. So how does it work with buyers when you join E-Estate? Okay. It's easy. They have, two-phase income model in E-Estate when you join. Okay. The first 18 months is, you will earn between 6 to 20% per month throughout the investment. Okay. And after that, it will now move, automatically. You don't have to do anything. The system will automatically move your income phase into phase 2. Now, the phase 2, we call it lifetime income, because you are going to be earning 10% per year for life. Okay. And that 10% is based on the original money you have used to purchase that property. Okay. So that is how it works. And this payment that you get for the phase 2 lifetime income is done twice a month. If you guys were paying attention to the first introductory video that was done, it was said in that video that after your first 18 months, it will now move to phase 2. And when it is on phase 2, you are going to be receiving payment twice a year, because this one is for life. So you will be getting 10% every year. You will get 5% every 6 months paid into your account. And then you will get another 5% for the remaining 6 months for that year. All right. So if you want to join, just remember this. When you join, they have 2-phase income model. So the one you are going to be getting money from every day, 5 days a week, is the first 18 months. And your income should be between 6 to 20% per month, which is great, because if you put your money in the bank, I don't think there is any bank in the world that is going to give you up to 20% as profit or interest on your money that you have, kept under their care. Right? So moving forward, they have different buyer levels in eEstate. Okay. That's how it works in eEstate for buyers. So when you join today, you are classed automatically as level 1 buyer. Okay. We call that starter buyer, because this starter buyer, you start with a very low amount of money. Okay. And then we have buyer level 2. The buyer level 2 is called skill buyer. And then we also have, professional buyer level, which is level 3. And then we have the elite buyer level, which is level 4. And we have the exclusive buyer level, which is level 5. Now, for each level, we are going to talk about the minimum to start each level in the next slides. But I just want you guys to be aware that in eEstate, they have different level buyer. Okay. Just so you know, when you join, that's how it works in eEstate. Okay. So now this is the breakdown of, the minimum amount of money that you need to, get on that particular level. So for level 1, which is a starter buyer, everybody starts with this. No matter how much you want to start with, you started as a buyer level 1. Okay. So buyer level 1 is from $10 and above. And the apartments that are under buyer level 1 is the house, the apartment, the villa. Tourism is no longer there because it's been sold out. The commercial property is also there. Then for buyer level 2, you will start from as little as 10,000 and over. Okay. So that category, you will be able to purchase the business level. Okay. The business property as well. And then for professional buyer level, which is level 3, we are talking about investment turnover from $25,000. An example of that is land plots. Okay. So that's over $25,000. Okay. And then you have buyer level 4. The buyer level 4 is the elite buyer. And this one, you will start from as little as 50,000 and above. Okay. And we are looking at like the business, the development, the property. And then for level 5, which is the exclusive one, we are talking about 150,000 and above. And this one, as an example, is like the business development, right? So these are the different levels, buyer levels, and the minimum to start each level that you need to get started with. So that is why I said, let's put a number to it so that you guys will have an idea of where you stand if you decided to, invest, or if you have already invested and you don't know where you belong to in terms of the buyer level. This will obviously, give you an insight of what level you are right now. Okay. Now, don't worry. The buyer level doesn't stop you from growing within that same level that you are. Okay. So higher buyer level, the more properties you purchase, all of that is going to be accumulating. That is why it's called investment turnover. Okay. Over. So with that will not qualify you to the next level. All right. So moving forward, let us now talk about our mindset and the impact that it does have when we are investing. Okay. And you have to also consider the potential returns when making decisions on your purchase. Okay. Because this is a long-term investment opportunity, guys. So you don't want to be, unfocused. Okay. You need to be focused. When you are focused, you will know where and where you want to be. So let's start with, I like this slide because this slide will just give you an idea of what I meant in my previous slide. Okay. So I am taking an example from starter buyer level. Okay. Which is level 1. Now, under level 1, if you guys can remember, I mentioned that you will start from as little as $10 under buyer level 1. And under buyer level 1, the properties that are under buyer level 1, I just gave you example there. There are more. So apartment, house, villas, and commercial. These ones are under buyer level 1. Now, for the same under buyer level 1, somebody that is in estate today that is starting with only $10 minimum investment, that person is going to start with the apartment Miami. Okay. The apartment Miami, which is the first one that is accessible to everybody. Underneath here, you will see the potential minimum return of the profit for somebody that is purchasing with a minimum of $10. You will notice that the person is going to be earning 0.84% on a monthly basis. Now, remember, this is buyer level 1. The same buyer level 1, somebody now went and purchased $10,270 minimum investment under the commercial apartment or commercial property, right? So this commercial property is returning $1,531. And the person that invested this kind of money under commercial will be able to break even, which means this $10,270, the person will get it back under 6 months or within 6 months. But you see that the lesser money you invest, the more months it's going to take you to break even. So this is the mindset I want everybody to really think about, because when I go to my back office, sometimes I see people with $10 for 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. Their account is still on $10. And I was like, okay, what are you doing? Right? Do you really want to make money in this platform? If you want to make money in this platform, you don't leave your account to run on $10. So your mindset of buying a property should change after this presentation. Okay? So it's simple, and you can see that the results are different from the same starter buyer level, the same level 1. Okay? But the amount of money that you use to invest is what matters. Okay? So that's what we are talking about here. Moving forward, I want to repeat again the two-phase income model. Okay? I know the reason why I'm repeating this slide, just to make sure that you understand that when you are on the starter buyer level 1 and you consider the amount you have used to invest, that will now make you to remember that, okay, I am going to be earning between 6 to 20% per month on this amount of money. What if I put more money and purchase a higher property at the same 6 to 20% per month? Would I earn more money? The simple answer will be yes. You will earn more money because you are going to be getting your daily income higher this time, okay, although the same percentage but higher. Okay, the same thing will apply to phase 2. If you have a higher investment amount, 10% per year is a lot of money. No bank will even give you 10% per year for savings account, unless you are going to put it in a special account. And it's not everybody that have access to special account in the bank. So the phase 2 is still okay. Now, I know some people will be wondering, okay, why is EState doing between 6 to 20% when I can do other platform for 30%? But now remember that those platforms offering 30% per month or 40% or 50%, they are not going to last as long as EState. Just know that, right? because I know what some people are thinking right now. Okay. So I have to be honest with you guys when I'm doing my presentation. Doing my presentation is slightly different from how other people do their presentation. All right. I try to be honest in my presentation. So now you know everything about buyer. As a buyer, everything I have spoken about is you as a buyer, not as an agent, not as a team builder, not as anything. Just bring in your money, come in, register, do your verification, choose your investment level, fund your account, and purchase your property. Okay, when you purchase your property, all the information in the back office will allow you to track and trace all your returns. Okay, now when you do this, you will become a member of eEstate. Okay, and then you will become just a buyer, or you can call yourself an investor in eEstate. Okay, so now you do not have to refer anybody to earn that money in phase 1. Okay, you do not have to refer anybody to earn the money in phase 2. No referral is needed. From my second or third slide till now, no referral is needed. So if you are in this Zoom today and you are looking not to refer, that is okay. You will still earn money in eEstate. Some people have met me and says, oh, listen, Bright, it appears that you cannot earn money in eEstate without referring. And I said, no, you are misunderstanding the business concept. Okay. The business concept of eEstate says, if you don't know how to build a team, if you don't want to build a team, you can earn as a buyer. Okay. So for you to get started today, get back to the person that referred you to this Zoom, because I know that some of you that are on this Zoom, you came through your upline, right? So if you came through your upline, go back to your upline. Whoever spoke to you about eEstate, if it's not me, go back to the person, ask for a referral link from the person and get registered. But if I'm the person that referred you, just scan this QR code or ask for my referral link. You know, however means you have used to contact me, ask for my referral link, you will get it. Okay. And you get registered. Step 1, register and do your verification. How do you do your verification? It's simple. Just upload your government ID card and then do a selfie. That is you done for your registration and verification. And then the next thing you will then do is you will now go to the back office and then you will now choose your level of investment. If you want to start as a level 1 buyer, you do that. If you want to start as level 2 buyer, you do that. It's entirely up to you. So once you have determined how much you are going to use to start the level you want to be in, and then you will now fund your account. Now, for you to fund the account, which is the third step here, you will need to fund the account through cryptocurrency. Okay. So we have about 31 or 32 different cryptocurrency. Bitcoin is there, Ethereum is there, USDT is there, BNB is there, Litecoin is there. We have about 32. So you can just pick and choose which one that you want to use or the one you prefer, and then you deposit the amount of money that you have already checked in the back office, because you should check the back office first to determine how much you want to put, because the profit calculator will tell you how much you are going to earn based on how much you have entered that you want to use to purchase that property, right? And then you use that money, you use that amount, go to your e-wallet or not your e-wallet, go to your own exchange or go to your decentralized wallet and send the money to your eEstate back office. Once the money gets into your eEstate back office, you will now go and select the property and purchase it. Now, all the steps, the videos for these steps, each of these steps, I have done video for each of them. You can get my video on my YouTube channel or contact your upline. Your upline will send those videos to you. Now, if you are brand new, please make sure you contact your upline for your registration link. Don't use my registration link if I'm not the one that referred you. Okay. But you can watch my videos to learn how to do this, but register with your upline's registration link, right? The only people that are with me are the people that I have spoken to or the people that came through this Zoom because of me. Okay. So if you are here because of somebody else, please go back to the person. Okay. I just want to be fair. So that is us done with how it works with buyers. If you are following my agenda for today's Zoom, that is us done with how it works with buyers. So now let's talk about how it works with agents, which is called agent opportunity. So first of all, the agent opportunity is a good place to be if you want to earn extra money. Okay. So what is a digital real estate agent? A digital real estate agent connects buyers to tokenized properties through eState platform. They advise clients and facilitate transactions in a fully digital environment. That's what we do. Okay. It opens opportunity for you to meet real people, for you to have conversation with real people. And while you are having that conversation and building your team, you are earning passive income. This is in addition to the properties you have already purchased that is giving you that 6 to 20% every month, right? So this is additional money for those that want to become an agent. And to be honest, it's not difficult to become an agent, right? If you have one member of your family that you want to refer, you can become an agent and refer that your family member. Okay. You don't have to build 200 or 20,000 people as a team. You just need only one person or more if you want. Okay. And it's very lucrative, to be honest. So moving forward, if you begin to do that, if you begin to, bring in people into eState, there is what we call agent compensation, right? So the agent compensation, they have this scheduled plan and it is all automated. Everything you are looking at right here is automated. Okay. They have 4 main sources of income for the agents that are building their team. They have what is called deal commission. They have profit commission. They have agent bonus, and they have eState. They have e-token rewards. Okay. Now I am going to break it down in the next few slides, each of these, main sources of income for agents, so that if you are an agent, you will fully understand how the agent compensation plan works. Okay. This is really, really important for everybody that is agents. So now on my left-hand side here is called deal commission. Okay. The deal commission is an instant commission paid when your clients purchase tokenized real estate through the eState platform. Okay. And the deal commission applies 8-level commission structure. Okay. So for every single person that you are going to refer on your level 1, okay, you will get 6%. Then level 2, level 3, level 4, and level 5, you will get 2% each. Level 6, 7, and 8 is 1% each. So let me break it down once more for people that don't understand what levels are in the deal commission. So level 1 means the person you brought in directly, that signed up with you directly. Okay. Let's call the person Mr. A. So your Mr. A is your first level referral. You will earn every single deposit and purchase that the person made. If I'm not even deposit, purchase. You have to purchase the property, because some people will deposit money, but they will not purchase property because they did not complete the process. Okay. So this is another reason why you want to watch the video for how to purchase your property from beginning to the end. Some people will watch it to half. They will stop and think that they know how to do it. They will go and they will do it halfway. They did not complete it. So if you complete your purchase, your upline will earn 6% of that purchase. It's one-off payment. They don't pay you twice on that. Okay. Every single property you purchase, you will get one-off payment for level 1. And then if Mr. A that you referred now went to get Mr. B, okay, so Mr. B will now be your level 2. You will earn 2% on that. So that goes on to level 7, level 6, level 8. You will earn 1% each. Okay. So agents do not receive all 8 levels at the start, just so you know. The network depth unlocks step by step as your agent rank increases. Entry access start with level 1. As you advance, additional network levels unlock until a top ranked agent ends from the full 8 levels. Just so you know, because I know that I think somebody from my team came to me to say, oh, Bright, somebody I referred, I got somebody else to join eState and I did not receive by level 2%. So that's where this information comes into play. Okay, so network depth unlocks step by step as your agent rank increases. So it depends on your agent rank, which I am going to talk later on. Okay, the ranking of agents. So don't worry, I'm going to dive deep into that later on in this presentation. So after your deal commission, okay, this one, you get it automatically on your e-wallet, and not your e-wallet, sorry. You will get it on your agent panel, okay, in your back office. And then once this money is paid, you will be able to move the money, okay, from your agent panel to your e-wallet. And then you can now withdraw the profit, not the profit, withdraw the commission from your e-wallet. If you wish to do so, some people will use the compensation money, okay, that they've got, the bonus or the commission, they will use it to purchase more properties. Some people will withdraw and use it, which is okay. Whatever decision you make, that is up to you. It's not up to me. The main thing is you got your commission, whatever you want to do with it, do it. Now, on my right-hand side here is called the profit commission. Profit commission is an automatic income stream tied directly to your client's profit distribution from real estate ownership. You earn commission on every profit accrual your client receives for as long as they hold the assets. Okay, so the active phase commission is credited from the daily profit accruals your client receives from the property. On the passive phase, commission is credited every 6 months, together with the client's fixed passive income of 10% per year as described in the buyer investment contract, which is, okay, when you sign your contract to purchase the property, you will see that. Profit commission does not depend on new sales. It continues as long as your clients own assets. This converts agent activity into long-term system-based income linked to real assets and real economic performance. The commission is distributed across 5 network levels as defined in the agent employment contract, as you can see from here. Okay, so level 1, you will earn 5%. Level 2 and 3, you will earn 2%. And level 4 and 5, you will earn, 1% each. Okay, let me mute somebody that is interfering. All right. Okay. So moving forward, now you understand the difference between deal commission and profit commission. Now, there is something I have to tell you about this profit commission. Probably I will touch on that in the next few slides. But before you begin to receive profit commission, you have to be at agent level 4. I am going to touch that in the next few slides. Okay. This profit commission doesn't come just because you are an agent. But the deal commission, you will get it as an agent. But the profit commission is dependent on you climbing the level of career in your agent, activities up to agent level 4. Then the profit commission will kick in. All right. So moving forward with that, how profit commission unlocks. Okay. So profit commission becomes available from agent level 4 and above. Simple. It's like, I just even mentioned it before I came to this slide. So as your rank increases, additional profit levels unlock until you receive access to all 5 levels. Okay? Because as you can see, it pays from level 1 to level 5. And you see the percentage on my right-hand side here. So the same thing as what I have said before. Okay, but this slide is just to, make it clear that for you to begin the profit commission, receiving it, you will need to be on that level. All right. So now I spoke about the agent level. This is the career level that you need to attain if you want to become an agent. And they have bonuses, agent level bonuses that you will get. So they have the rank bonus, and on my right hand side there you have the total sales volume. So the total sales volume depends on your rank. It depends on your total sales volume. Let me put it that way. Okay, so for somebody that is agent level 1, you will need a sales volume of 500, okay, to be agent level 1. And then once you become agent level 1, you will get 100 ETK. Now, if you are wondering what ETK means, I'm going to explain it to you guys in the next slide. Okay, but ETK is a token that is given to you in the back office. It's a token, it's an internal token that we use in eEstate to spin the money wheel, and then from the money wheel, when you spin it, you have the chance to win up to $1,000. So if you become agent level 1 by contributing just 500, okay, this could be you as an individual depositing 500 and purchasing a house for 500. That will automatically put you on agent level 1 if you become an agent. Okay, but if you are just ordinary buyer, you are not going to get any of these ones. Okay, because this is called agent career levels. So for agent level 3, the total sales income will be 3,000, and then you will earn 150 ETK plus $30 cash. Okay, so they will give you cash prize or cash bonus of $30, which will be deposited in your back office, in your agent panel back office, right? And then right here, for you to be agent level 3, some people in our team, congratulations to those people that made it to agent level 3. It means their total sales volume is up to $10,000. And guess what? They got 250 ETK plus a cash bonus of $100, which they can withdraw immediately and spend it the way they want. All right. And then it goes up to agent level 20. Okay, so for agent level 20, you will need a total volume of 15 million, right? 15 million agent sales volume for you to be able to, get the 50,000 ATK plus $50,000 cash. That's a lot of money, right? $50,000 cash is honestly, it's big money, right? But the good news is, let me start with myself. Yesterday, I just made it to agent level 6. For those of you that are in this Zoom, if you don't know, so which means my total sales volume is over 100,000 now anyway. Okay, because since then, some people have been purchasing more properties because of the promo that is going on just now. Okay, I'm going to talk about that later on. So I became agent level 6, which is good. Congratulations to myself. And it is not just my effort, guys. It is your own effort as well as part of my team. So I want to thank you for making it possible for me to get up to agent level 6. So the next level for me is level 7. So you can see here, okay, mathematically, each level you go is multiplied by 2. Your sales volume. So I was able to do 100,000 sales volume. The next volume will be 200,000 for me to be agent level 7. And then you see that agent level 8 is 400,000. So when you are on the social media, okay, especially the eEstate Facebook page or the Telegram, and you see people celebrating agent level 8, agent level 9, you know that those people are really, really doing good work. Okay. So now our members in eEstate, they've gone all these levels. They've climbed it up to level 18. As far as I know, I think the highest now is level 18. Do you know what that means? It means the person, okay, the agent has a sales volume of 10 million, right? 10 million compared to 100,000. I just made 100,000 yesterday. So somebody is blasting through all of these and getting it right, spot on with his team. Very, very active agents that he's got, and they are clean it, right? They are clean it. So right now, the person, what did he get? 30,000 ETK and $30,000. Who wouldn't like to be given $30,000 cash bonus? All right. So moving forward. All right. So agent career levels, how the career system works. An agent start at level 1. As I said to you guys, you saw it on the slide before this one. After reaching a total sales volume of 500, you will become agent level 1. To move to the next level, you do not need to generate new sales. Okay? You do not need to generate new sales equal to the next level amount. Each level is based on cumulative total turnover, not incremental sales. So example, if you reach 500 in total sales, you become agent level 1. When your total sales reach 3,000, you become agent level 2. When your total sales reach 10,000, you become agent level 3. When your progress is permanent and does not reset, this is what you need to know. Your progress is permanent and do not reset. So this, to me, is brilliant. Okay, you don't go back. You don't fall back. You only remain where you are, or you progress and move forward. Okay, so the revenue share system, how does it work? So your personal sales, okay, your personal sales, which is your own money that you are using to purchase property, 100% of it counts towards your sales volume, right? So your first level, okay, which is your first level referral, the total volume for you will be 80% coming from your first level, okay? So, and then your second level is 40%, your third level is 20%, your fourth level is 10%, your 5 to 8 level is 5%. This model ensures that closer activity has higher impact, while deeper network activities continues to contribute to long-term growth. Okay, so do you guys know what this means for you guys that are agents, right? So if you are an agent and your upline is doing more work than you, your upline we progress ahead of you. It will climb the agent career ahead of you. So let me go back one touch. Okay, let me just go back and show you this. So you see this bit here. I'm using myself as an example because it's easier for me to explain, right? So I am agent level 6 now. Okay, 100K in sales volume. Let's say my upline, who is in this Zoom just now, right? Let's say my upline is working harder than me. My upline is going to be ahead of me, like maybe from 6 and above, right? But if I'm working harder than my upline might even be agent level 1, and I'm already there. So, or maybe one step ahead of your upline. So it depends on your effort, basically. That's what this slide is talking about, right? So it's not as if they are going to be, giving all your sales to your upline. Okay, that's how it works here. So that's what they are saying here. Your career sales volume is calculated based on percentage of each client's purchase amount, depending on their position within your client's network. This slide explains how your total sales volume is calculated inside the eEstate ecosystem and how production from your entire network contributes to your career growth. The system is designed to reward both personal activity and long-term structure, building while remaining transparent and predictable. This is brilliant. Okay, so now the bonus program, this is where it becomes interesting, right? I mentioned ETK earlier, that when you climb your agent career, you are given the rank bonus, and one of the rank bonus that you get is the ETK. And I told you that I was going to explain the ETK. So this is the slide for that. Okay, so ETK is e-tokens. Okay, and it is for verified actions. Okay, So you are given based on your actions that you are taking. So ETK are internal reward units used inside the EState platform. They are earned automatically for completed actions and confirmed results. So the primary sources of ETK are agent bonuses for reaching new career ranks. If you complete tasks within the achievement program, if you log in daily, you'll be given, your ETK token credited via the money wheel. The property bonuses for purchasing tokenized real estate, these are the sources of you getting the ETK. So it is based on the actions that you are taking in your back office. And remember that every action that you take is verified because it is a smart contract that they are running in the blockchain. Okay, so everything is tied together, everything is automated. You don't have to speak to anybody to get all these bonuses. Once you qualify, the system will trigger and tell, inform, the system to say, pay this person. The person has achieved this, right? So let me give you an example. As an agent, okay, the reason why I have agent here as the first example is because this slide, this second half of the presentation is for agents, right? So complete your agent profile. They will give you free 20 ETK. If you secure the first property sale, they will give you 100 ETK. If you invite 3 first level buyers who completed a purchase, you will get 125 ETK. If you unlock agent level 2, you will get 50 ETK. Simple. That's how you achieve that. So action is what they need for you to get your ETK. If you don't take action by logging into your account and click on a daily basis and claiming your rewards for your ETK, you will not get it at all, right? So what they are telling you to do is simple. It's not difficult. Just log into your back office and collect your ETK for free. Okay? If you are not going to be an agent. Okay? But if you're going to be an agent, then every other primary sources will automatically apply to you when you begin to be active as an agent. So for a buyer, if you open your account today, okay, for those that are in this Zoom, if you have not opened your account, if you open your account today, you will get automatically 50 ETK. If you complete your profile, don't worry, your profile, how to complete your profile, I've recorded a video showing you how to complete your profile, right? When you do complete your profile, you will be given 20 ETK. If you purchase a level 1 property, now remember, I've explained level 1 property already, okay? My first half of the Zoom presentation, I did that. You will get 100 ETK. If you receive profit to asset balance, you will receive 10 ETK. Okay, so your achievement unlock progressively and reflect real engagement with the platform, not artificial activities, guys. This is why I love EState. Everything is verified. Blockchain verified. No messing about. Right? I love it. I love it. So now, moving forward, part of digital real estate agents. Okay, so they have different parts. Different agent levels, as you saw earlier from the agent career. But right here, the reason why I have this slide in my presentation is to show you the level of agent and your title, so to say, okay, your title and where you need to focus your status and whatever you need to do to when you are on that particular level. So for somebody that is between agent level 1 to 5, the person is called certified agent. So anybody in our team that is up to agent level 5, you are a certified agent. Okay? If you climb from 5 to 6, which is where I am just now, because I just made the agent level 6, right? As I mentioned to you guys, you will now become a senior agent. So right now I am a senior agent, guys, and I am very happy, okay, to be a senior agent. And then from agent level 11 to 15, you will be called a team leader. So you see those people in our Facebook page, okay, EState official Facebook page and the Telegram that have attained between 11 and 15, they are called team leaders, because that means they brought in a lot of volume. the more sales volume you have, it means you have good team. So you must be a good team leader for you to bring that team volume. So you can see the people that has e-estate, right? They are very smart, very intelligent. They know what they are doing, right? Okay. So they compensate you according to your efforts. Then the last one is the global ambassador. Anybody that you have seen in e-estate that has gone more than from 16 to 20, that person is classed as global ambassador. This is great for people that love career building. If you love career building in e-estate, you become an agent, you will excel and you will be compensated on each level that you attain, right? So this is good. Now, let us talk about the community movement and, of course, the success cases that we have had these few last weeks. It's just amazing, right? You see the faces here. Okay, Martin McLean. Martin McLean is Agent 18. Agent 18, guys. Anthony here, Anthony Deloche, is our global ambassador. Very nice guy. I've met him in person. All right. It's now agent level 12. I believe he must have, it's gone agent level 12 by now, because, you know, this is slightly old, you know, information that I'm giving you guys here. Some people have climbed more than this, if I'm correct. And then Siwa, my man, I met him as well twice now. Okay, that I've been to the United States for e-estate events. I've met him. He's a nice guy. He's a big team leader as well. He is a senior, if not a team leader now. Okay, in terms of the agent ranking, I think he's a team leader now. So you can see that Martin has done 18, and then we have our Chelsea here. Chelsea is smashing it very soon. I believe she's going to be agent 19. She's going to smash through the whole levels. She is brilliant, right? And that is me right there. I just made agent level 6, so I have to put my picture as well. And then we have another senior agent here, Mr. Roger. And we have another senior agent here, Mr. Van. Is on agent level 6. Sorry that 6 just cut off that. And we have Daryl. Daryl is agent level 15. And then we have Mr. Ali Torre from our team. And we have, you know, Sinoy, agent level 3 as well. So sorry if your picture is not here. You can see that the slide is even, you know, there is no space for me to put everybody's picture, but I recognize everybody that has climbed, you know, to being an agent, okay, and then climbing from one level to another level. So congratulations to everybody. But I just want to show you this slide to tell you that people are actually achieving and attaining those levels that you saw previously from my presentation slides. This is brilliant, guys. These guys are the people that really, you know, putting in the effort. So how do you become an agent, guys? This is where it becomes interesting. I love this bit of my presentation because I want people right here, right now to become an agent. It's not difficult at all. Okay? Because when you become an agent, you leverage on our e-estate platform to maximize your growth potential, and then you connect globally. All right. Now, remember what I said to you guys, that I have been to the United States twice, right? Because of e-estate. Do you know how many people I have met? That is what is called you connect with clients globally. You connect with members of e-estate globally. You see them, you meet them, you hear their stories, right? So for you to become an agent is easy. The first thing you have to do is you have to pay your membership fee. In your back office, right? When you log in, you will see one section with the CEO picture that says become an agent. When you click on that link, it's going to take you to the application page, okay, or the agent default page where it's going to give you some more information. So on that page, you are required to pay $9 per month, or you pay $90 for 1 year. Okay. Why are you paying this money? Because it grants official membership licensing. and access to ARODRO resources. For those of you that don't know the meaning of ARODRO is Association of Real Digital Realtors. They are the people responsible for teaching, coaching, preparing all the materials for you as an agent to help you, do your job properly, legally. Okay? So that is why you are paying this money. Okay? You can only refer somebody in eState when you pay to become an agent. That is when you will get your referral link. The idea, again, is to educate you, to teach you how it works, how you refer people, maintain all the, legality, all the compliance and all of that. You need to be able to learn these things rather than just having a referral link and throwing it everywhere and people are signing up and they don't know what they are doing. So you need to be able to guide people. That is the basic, reason why you are making that payment. Okay. So once you make the payment, that's the number one thing you have to do. Once you make the payment, the page will now open for you to complete your online application. Okay. So, but don't worry, it's online. It's not, you don't have to print out the form or anything like that. You complete it right there online in your back office. And then once you finish completing it, you will now sign the contract. Okay. When you sign the contract is signed electronically. As I said, there is no, physical paperwork. Yeah. Everything is done digitally, right? So you sign it. When you sign it, the officials in eState, they will now look, the officials of ARODRO, they will now look into your application. And once it is approved, you will gain full access to eState properties and tools, including your personal landing page. That is fantastic. Personal landing page made for you. You do not have to do anything. eState, through Association of Real Digital Realtors, ARODRO, they have done your landing page for you. What does that mean? Your landing page shows and, tells anybody that you're going to drop your link with all the information they need to be able to be educated and informed of what they are about to join as eState platform and what they are going to benefit from it. So it's, to me, $90 is nothing compared to the kind of, value you are going to get as an agent. So that is how it works. With that, once you have your landing page, it means you have your referral link. Then you can now begin to talk to people and tell them about eState. Okay. So that's how to become eState agent. And these ones are just the same thing. This slide is just to add to whatever. So I'm just going to skip that. So you have to get started with eState if you want to become an agent. Okay, so go and create your account, select your property, and activate that property by depositing and completing your purchase. So another thing I have to say is I forgot to add the promo slide here. Okay, but I have to tell you about the promo. So the promo is when you purchase a minimum property of $1,000, you will be given 100% matching bonus for that. Okay. So for those of you that are in this Zoom, if you want to take advantage of that promo, now is the best time to do it because the promo is expiring on the 22nd of August. So you need to make sure that you have participated in that promotion. The idea is for you to double your investment and also double or not even double, increase your income. All right. Because when you purchase a property of 1,000, any property, I usually, recommend people to use the Desert Villa because Desert Villa, the minimum to start the Desert Villa is 1,000. So if you put in 1,000, because 1,000 is the qualification, threshold for you to trigger the 100% matching bonus. So if you purchase any property, it must not be Desert Villa. If you don't like Desert Villa, you can select any other property, but as long as it is $1,000, eState within 12 hours, they will give you another 12. They will give, sorry, not 12. They will give you another $1,000 worth of Venetian Villa as a bonus. So which means in reality, you have done $2,000 investment, which is called sales volume that I have been talking about. And you know what sales volume means? It means you are climbing as an agent, you are climbing the ladder. And you will get those bonuses once you attain the threshold that they are looking for. Okay, so the promo is really, really good. I just thought I should mention it now that I forgot to put it in my slide here. And I want you guys to think about it and just go and talk to your upline or talk to me, right, about the promo, and then I will definitely let you, let you get it, okay, or help you to get it. So right now, I want you guys to ask me any question that you may have. Do you guys understand? So if you have any question now, I want to keep quiet and I want you guys to ask me any questions. So therefore, I want to open the floor for you. Just raise your hand, okay? Just raise your hand and then I will let you in to ask me any question. I'm also going to open the chat thing for you guys to be able to ask me any question. So if you have any question, please just put your hand up and then ask me any of those questions that you may have. Are you guys there?
Yes, we're here. I'm here, right?
All right. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm familiar with it, so I know how the platform works. I know I didn't have any questions. I'm fine.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Lizzie.
Mm.
Thank you. All right. Anybody else got any questions? Go ahead.
Just to thank you for the wonderful presentation. We all understand our mission. It's a great submission. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Jan. I appreciate you attending my Zoom. Thank you.
Yes, right, and congratulations on your level 6. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you, Lizzie. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thanks.
A question I want to ask, please. This thing, is it recorded? Can we have it again?
Yes, it is recorded.
That is a question I want to ask. When we buy some properties, after buying 1, 2, 3, it will all add to all we are going to get daily or weekly, isn't it?
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. Okay, Chando, go ahead. Go ahead, Chando. Unmute yourself and speak. Unmute yourself. There you go.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, Chendo, yes.
Okay, yeah, thank you so much for the detailed explanation. But I want to make a passionate request, if you don't mind, please, to help us with this material so that we can also do presentations like that, if you don't mind. We are under your team.
Okay, who is your upline?
What is her name? Which is in UK. What is her name again? Adetola. What's because the name I know her is not her real name, except if I check back my let me log into my account. I'll get back. I don't know if she's here. She's supposed to know. Alimoya. She's the one. Yes.
Alimot has been talking to me. Yes. So if Alimot is your upline, that's
because I've been making such requests from her to before now. You can find so.
Okay, that's fine. But do you know that there is a presentation document in the back office of your e-estate? Do you know that?
I know, but they are complicated, sir.
Yeah, I know. That's why most of the time I just do my own presentation. If you know me, people in my team, they know me. Okay, before now, you just joined, so you may not know me. But if you have worked with me before, you will notice that I use the official presentation document of any platform that I am involved in. I use the information that I extract information. I do my own slide because it's easier for me to present with my own slide than the company slide, because sometimes, as you said, they have a lot of information. So it's difficult for you to follow. But for us that are big team leaders, we know how to extract those information and make it as easy and simple for people to understand. So don't worry, I will send you a copy of this through your upline. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
You should talk to your upline. You should get a copy of this, my presentation.
Yes,
But,
so that I want to start doing presentation too, like you.
yeah. So, but I will remove my name from anywhere.
Okay, it's okay,
You know,
sir. I really appreciate, sir.
I don't want you to be using my name to be doing your presentation. So when you see my name, you put your own name.
No, I will not use your name. It's just
All
the
right.
material. Yes, I appreciate.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
No problem. You're welcome. All right. Okay. Who else has got question? Anybody else has got any question? Okay. So if there is no questions, then thank you very much for attending. I appreciate you being here today. And I look forward to seeing you guys in my next presentation. I am looking to do the presentation again very soon. So you will see and hear from me when I am going to do the next presentation so that you guys can attend. Now, bear in mind, my next presentation might not be as detailed as this one, and I may not use this presentation slide. Okay, I have about 5 different types of presentation that I do. Okay, some are longer, some are shorter, you know, different ways to explain e-estate to people. So in case if you attend today's meeting and you are attending my next one, in case if you are wondering why is Bright using different presentation slide from the one he used the last time, it's because, you know, I just change things. I don't want people to be bored when they are listening to me. Okay, so my next presentation, my Zoom, it could be another presentation slide as well. All right. So I just want to make you guys aware of that. Otherwise, thank you. Have a nice weekend. And please go back to your upline and ask for your upline's link if you have not registered. If you have already registered, go and think about your mindset as a buyer. Okay? I'm not talking to you as an agent because it's not everybody that is an agent. Go and think about yourself as a buyer. Think about the long-term effect your buying volume is going to affect you, right? Because if you are a $10 person and you are in this Zoom, I will definitely recommend you think about what you are going to do to improve the amount of money you are going to be receiving on a daily basis, right? On a daily basis. Okay, because it helps a lot when you have good money in a platform that is consistent and in a platform that is paying consistently without any problem. It is better for you to have good money here than putting it in those ones that they are going to promise you big return, but the big return will not even last. Sometimes we don't even get our money out of those platforms before they will begin to tell us stories. You don't want that. E-estate is not doing that to anybody. For over 12 months, we have been thriving in e-estate, progressing, no complaint, no glitches on the website since I joined. No, say you click the button to withdraw, you didn't see money. You will see your money almost immediately. So if you click to deposit to, and you do the deposit correctly, okay, you copy the right deposit address, and then the amount of money that you use to generate that deposit slip, you go to your wallet, either your centralized wallet or decentralized wallet, to send that money. You send the correct amount, including, of course, the transaction fee from your own exchange or wallet you are sending it from. The money will appear in e-estate almost instantly. I have done it many, many times since over 12 months I've been in this platform, right? It has never failed. That's the kind of platform you want to join, not the ones that are giving you trouble. All right? So thank you. Have a nice weekend, and I will see you in my next Zoom. God bless you guys.
Thank you, Bright. Bright, one quick question. Yesterday you had a Zoom. Was it about the same on EST or another thing?
Day before yesterday, you meant.
Okay, all right. I missed it.
Okay,
I
so
was,
that Zoom was recorded as well.
okay, okay, I'll find it then.
And I dropped
Mhm.
the recorded one in our team. So if you go to
Okay, no problem. I'll
so
find it.
go to our WhatsApp group or go to
Mhm.
our Messenger or go to our Telegram, you will see it. I drop
Okay.
it across all of them, right? Or
Okay.
if you don't want to go to all those ones, just go to my YouTube channel. You will see it there.
Yes. Okay, no problem.
It's on EA State as well.
Oh, okay, okay.
On Thursday. On Thursday. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Last
All
week
right. Thank
Thursday.
you very much then.
All right. Take care,
Thank you.
guys.
Take care.
Take
Bye
care.
bye,
God
everybody.
bless.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Bye.